TV's Connor Trett joins us live in studio this evening with a little more on what happened during tonight's meeting. Connor.
Thanks, Jess. The LEC Authority discussed negotiations with one of their subcontractors on the LEC project regarding the fire dampers. During tonight's meeting, the LEC Authority declined to approve a $1 million bill submitted by Hausman Construction that deals with the cost of the original 37 fire dampers that were purchased for the LEC building. The LEC Authority has already been making payments to Hausman, but haven't paid them since October. Mark Nelson, a member of the authority, says that the board has asked to see itemized receipts related to the subcontractors and any of the items that were purchased through the job.
We haven't been getting as thorough receipts as we want to see to verify what the expenditures were. We have to watch every penny. It's the public's money, and so we're not just going to start signing checks for invoices that we can't substantiate what they were for.
The LEC Authority is also negotiating with Hausman Construction on the cost of a second batch of dampers that they had to purchase for the building.